Hello gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now then, what is this scruffy looking little fellow on my left hand side? Well, I shall tell you, my friends. This is none other than Bathtub Gin. Have I got that straight? Yeah, Bathtub Gin. Now then, this one as I've seen on the shelves and I've been aware of for quite some time. In fact, it was actually recommended by one of my subscribers whose name is Gary Wong. Now, as I say, it's been on my list for a while as well, but for some reason, I don't know why. Well, I do know why, in fact. It's never really appealed to me. For two reasons, really. One, the name. I'm getting confused between my one and my two. One, the name, and two, the bottle. Because to me, Bathtub Gin doesn't sound particularly appetizing or appealing, because it just sounds like it's been sort of, I just get an image of just some old man in his sort of a rundown old house with a bathtub full of gin with a big old stick just sort of stirring it round like this, which is I'm sure is not true, but for whatever reason that's what's conjured up in my mind. And secondly, I've done it again. Secondly, the packaging. I don't know, I know this is stupid, I know this is ridiculous, but I've said before, packaging is important, that it has a psychological effect on you. And to me, I just don't think like a brown paper bag really sort of makes it sort of, I like sort of gin in sort of nice shiny sort of, oh look at this sort of appealing sort of stuff like that, glossy, shiny, you can see the gin moving around. I think that sort of disconcerts me a little bit as well. The fact I can't actually see the gin, I don't know why, I think I just have to see it. So that's why I haven't tried it or featured it on the programme yet. So thank you, Gary, for recommending it. Maybe we can, maybe it can dispel all my preconceptions. So let's have a look at what they say about it on the website, shall we? Now, they don't unfortunately allude to, unless I've missed it, they don't allude to whereabouts they are from, so I've got no idea what accent to do, so I guess they are a British-based company, so I am British, so I suppose I'll just do it in my own accent. Founded in 2011, Ableforth was created, sorry, I didn't give you the full name earlier, it's actually Ableforth's Bathtub Gin. Ableforth was created by three friends who simply wanted to make distinctively delicious drinks that they would enjoy themselves. They took some inspiration from the past, from the styles of drink known for flavours which were robust, fresh and unusual, and created a range of really bloody tasty spirits. Ooh, a lovely little soft British swear word there. I like that, I think that's great. That makes them a bit more sort of human. I don't think I've ever read a sort of a bio like this where they've used strong language like that. So good to you, Ableforth. Good to you, you foul-mouthed bastards. Fast forward several years and several lovely global awards. Modest. And the Ableforth family now includes bathtub gins and rum bullion. Rum bullion. Now that is a very British sounding word, isn't it? I say, Charles, where do you keep the rum bullion? Oh, it's in the scullery under my top hat, old boy. Ah, tally-ho! And if that wasn't enough to whet your spirit appetite, we're always working to create new, distinctively delicious ideas and drinks, so watch this space. Well, that all sounds very good to me, but I think the time has come to get the fella open. Right then, how do we get into this little fellow? It looks like it may, I don't know, it may, how the hell do I can't actually work out how to get it open, just bear with me a second. Okay, I finally got it off, but it was really weird. I just had to like sort of prise it all off with my nails like this. As you can see, I've made a right old mess, but never mind, I got it off in the end. However, it looks like all the hard work has indeed paid off, because doth I spy a cork? I doth indeed. And we know what that means. It's the Cork Test. Right then, here we go. I get it by the microphone. Is all that hard work going to be worth it? Is it going to be rewarded with a good Cork Test? So first of all, do we have a squeak? Oh, we do indeed. Hang on a second. Oh, a harmonious squeak. Very, very good. It's almost worth pulling all that stuff off. Right, going for the full pull. Here we go. Oh, fantastic cork sound. A big, mighty, thunderous cork sound. That is the payoff for all the hard work. I'm very pleased. That's a very good cork sound. We've had a run of bad ones recently. As you can tell by how excited I am, that is excellent news. Right then, let's pour some in the old glass so we can do the sniff test. Because is it going to be a clean pour? Beautiful and clean. Very good. Right then, let's sniff the old fellow, shall we? Oh, I tell you what, that is shaping up. Oh, is it a slightly sort of yellowy coloured gin? I think it is. Look at that. slightly sort of yellowy. So I guess this is, it talked about, by the way, there was a bit more on the website which talked about the actual gin itself, but it was fairly standard stuff. I didn't think we needed to go into it because we'd heard it all before. But it did talk a lot about citrus and cinnamon. So I'd say that's going to be very heavy in something. Probably the citrus. Could it be the cinnamon? I don't know. But anyway, oh man, that smells amazing. In fact, I'll tell you now, it is citrus. It is very heavy on the citrus. For some reason, I don't know, I didn't expect citrus. Again, it's so stupid, but because that packaging, I expected something sort of old and dusty. I don't know why, but that's completely flying in the face of what I was anticipating. So, enough talking and sniffing. Let's get some tasting on the go, shall we? Right then. Get a bit of tonic in there. It might have gone a bit flat, this tonic, but blooming hell, I don't think I meant to pull. I got a bit carried away there. I think I put too much tonic in. Let's pep that up a bit more. That's about right, I think. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go after all that nonsense. Ableforth's, is that what it's called, Ableforth's? Ableforth's Bathtub Gin. Cheers. Holy shit. Hang on. Oh, I tell you what. That is right. My preconceptions were ridiculous and ill-founded and very, very stupid, because that is nothing like I was expecting. I'm almost lost for words, as you can tell. That it's again one of those gins that really tastes the same as it smells. It's very, very, very heavy on the citrus, but really nice, good citrus, like the perfect amount, like sort of the perfect maximum amount you want, but then not an ounce over. But then it's backed up by a real sort of robust sort of kind of what I would call the woody taste, which is, I would imagine, the cinnamon that's in there. But it's very powerful. That's the two things that I'm really getting going at the same time in equal sort of quantities. Is the citrus is very orangey, very, very, very orangey, but then really bolstered by this sort of strong, robust citrusy, cinnamony sort of taste as well. And the two together, I mean, orange and cinnamon are a match made in heaven anyway. And other gins have done this. They've gone, a lot of them have cinnamon, a lot of them have orange, but this has kind of pushed it to that extra degree, and it is gorgeous. It works so well. Excellently balanced. I always talk about balancing, I know, but I'm going to repeat myself every now and then. Excellently balanced, but as I say, pushed to the top end of the scale, but balanced right up there. Not down here or not in the middle or anything, right up there. Let me have another blast. That was just... Oh man alive, that is so nice. Let me try some neat. I should have got another glass, shouldn't I? This is going to be very rude of me, but I'm going to swing it from the bottle. This is a no-nonsense gin first. I look like a real sort of questionable character drinking from the bottle, I know, but I'm sure my subscribers know me by now, and you'll let it go. So here we go, hang on. As you know, I'm not a huge fan of drinking the London Dry. I assume it's a London Dry, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of London Dry's neat. And actually, as I've said in my previous video a few weeks ago, when I compared gin and tonic to neat gin, I think, because this is quite a strong flavoured one, it's bordering on being a fruity gin, actually. I think the tonic releases the flavours in this one. I think this is a good one to have with the tonic. Fever Tree, as always, but whatever your favourite tonic is. I think those flavours, when you have it neat, just kind of snap really, really quickly, but they're gone. And you don't get all that orange, all the sort of the wham bam that I was talking about, the stuff that blew me away just now. I don't think you're going to get it when it's neat. So this is definitely one to enjoy with the tonic. Oh man, that is lovely. That is so nice. ABV wise, it is 43.3% to be very precise, which is about right for gins, the sort of not too strong, not too weak. So I'm happy with that. And one thing I'm also kind of happy about is the price, because it's priced at around, it varies. I mean, it's if you look online, it's sort of an average is probably about £30, so it is at the top end of what I like to spend, which is $39 or 35 euros. However, I did get this on offer in the supermarket for £20, which is significantly cheaper, and I'm very, very happy to pay that. But I imagine that was a special offer, so maybe I think if you shop around, if you can get it like that, great. Get it for that price, then great. If not, I imagine you'd be able to get it for about the £25 mark, which again is absolutely, I'm happy to pay that anytime, any day of the week. So guys, what a turn up for the books that was today. I started the video very negative, very, very scathing. I didn't like the name, I didn't like the packaging, but that is just, what a really pleasant surprise that is. I didn't expect that for a second, so I'm very, very pleased about that. So if you like your sort of orangey, citrusy gins, in fact, I think this could be come into the category of an orange gin. It's so sort of strong on that orange. And if you do like that, you need to get down the shops and get some of this. I don't know if it's available further afield or not. I think it probably is, because I've seen it sort of quite a lot in supermarkets. And usually if you see them in the supermarkets over here, they've gone quite mainstream. That means you've usually get them in foreign countries. But let me know if you've got it where you are or not. If you've managed to get it, give the other guys some advice about where to get it. So guys, that is me done for another day. If you've liked this video, then as ever, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video and press the little bell icon so you get notified when all my new videos come out. And I will see you all next time on No Nonsense Gin Reviews, where I, of course, shall continue to be Bobby Freeman. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.